Hi, welcome to another Freckles tutorial. Today I'm going to take you through a really simple craft kit that we've just launched. It's our decoupage paper lamp garland with tassels, because everybody needs tassels in their life, right? This is the kit. This is what we're going to be making. We're using napkins to do the decoupage. It's just they're slightly easier than the decoupage paper. And we're adding on some tassels. I'm actually see if I can light this up and show you the beauty that is going to be created. Not going to give you the full effect when it's like 26 degrees, middle of the day, but you can understand come night time it's going to look stunning. So decoupage is super easy. Actually, I'm always really surprised about how many people don't do it, because it's an awesome craft that everyone, adults get joy from and kids get joy from, so you're winning. I'm using these Liberty napkins now. Annoyingly, I have no idea why. They've stopped producing these completely. So our kits are using some different kind of designs. As soon as they, or if they ever start to manufacture them again, I'll be on it like a toddler rash, because they're awesome. So I honestly have no idea why they've stopped manufacturing them completely. But anyway, the first thing you really want to do is when you get your napkins, they're 3-ply. Most napkins, good quality ones, are going to be 3-ply. So you want to be taking off 2 layers of this, leaving you with just 1 layer of your printed pattern. Obviously, you can now use this for, I don't know, if you've got kids, snotty noses. We're in the middle of a quite awful COVID-19, so loo roll is of a premium, right? Once you've done that, you are pretty much ready to go. You will, in your kit, you get 10 little paper lamps. The hardest and possibly the most frustrating part of this is popping these open. So you're just going to need to bear with that bit. You get your little internal support. Open up your lamp, putting in the base, and then these clips here are going to pop into the 2. It's pretty obvious what you've got to do, to be honest. I've managed this a couple of ways at the moment. What I do is I hold on to the base support while I try and pop it up. But this is fiddly and a little bit annoying. Nothing in life is easy, right? And then you're just going to wiggle it around. You can use the table or whatever you're working on. You're just going to have to be until you've got one popped in, and then the other side. Don't try to do them both at the same time. It ain't going to work, and you're going to get really cross with it before you've even started. So as I said, a little bit fiddly, but you know, they're going to look amazing. So, and then in your kit, you've got your decoupage glue, which is a little bit glossy to give it a bit of extra sheen, and your brush. This is honestly the most simplest thing you're ever going to be doing. Lid off. You want to rip these into sort of smallish sizes. The smaller, the longer it's going to take. The bigger, the quicker you're going to do it. So it depends on your patience level. I rip them rather than cut them, because then it gives the tear line. You don't want it to be too perfect. And the tear line generally sort of decoupages together a bit easier, I think. So to do decoupage, all you got to do is, and again, I'm using decoupage glue. I've never really tried it with normal PVA. I mean, I'm guessing it would work, but decoupage glue was made for a reason. You're going to glue onto the paper lamp. You can see this is like the simplest tutorial ever. And you're then going to press your paper on it and glue over the top. Glue over the top will seal it. And then you're going to layer it. That's the most important thing. You're not trying to match this up perfectly. You're going to layer. So here, obviously, you can see I've got a bit over the paper. Totally 100% fine. Now, what you can do is hold on to either the top or the bottom when you're going around. It's, honestly, told you, it's the most simplest thing in the world. And it is really, really good with kids, which makes it a bit smaller. My 2 really love it. So keep them quiet. I mean, like for about 6 minutes. So winning. Yeah, and you're going to go all the way along until you've done one of your lamps. Use the base. See, I don't need to show you any more of this, but it is so addictive. I'm like, should I just finish off? Should I just finish off this little lamp? Excuse me, background noises. Kids are possibly killing each other upstairs. There is an adult in charge. I haven't just sent them up there, so no. But it's daddy daycare, so God, I've got to take that one as it goes. Yeah, so I'm getting a bit addicted, so I am going to stop there and take you on to the next bit. You're going to go all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Now with your brush, just be careful because the glue does dry really quickly. Not really quickly, I mean, it's not seconds, but it dries quick enough that if you leave this on the side like that for 5-10 minutes, it's hard and it's game over for that brush. While you're using it, it's fine, but wrap it in clean film or just wash it out. And then you can place that on the straighten bit and it will dry and harden, and that is it, and you'll be left with these little beauties. The slightly annoying thing is when it's time to attach these onto your light, you're going to have to, well, see if you can work out a way, I haven't yet, of getting that light into its holder. But to be honest, the way I've been doing it is releasing this, lifting it up a wee bit. We're going to put lamp tassel. So I'm going to leave that one for a tassel and then popping this in like so. And then you have to go through that process again, but it should be easier now because you've decoupage around here, it's holding its form, so it's not moving, wiggling around a bit. When you are doing this lamp, just be careful, they're paper and you're using paper napkins. It's going to tear if you push it too hard. So take it slow, make sure you're all aligned at the top and the bottom, and pop it in. Right, and there you have it, okay? It's just gorgeous. And it's getting towards summer and these can be outside, like festival lighting, because none of us are going to festivals this year. So for your tassels, your kit comes with all of your tassels. You have 12, so you have 2 left over, so totally up to you how you want to play that. Put 1 extra on either end just to give it more volume, or just hang a garland in the middle. Each sheet has 2 sheets within it, if that makes sense. You have 12 of these, and then within that you have 2. So pull those apart. And there are instructions on the pack as well to how to do these. So if this isn't making any sense, have a wee look at the pack because that will give you the best idea. Again, I cheat a little bit. I don't do it quite as how they tell you on the pack. I just fold it up and then give it a little twist and bend it down. And then you'll do the same with the other one. Da-da-da. And then attaching onto there. So now, if you are putting these outside, obviously all of this is paper, okay? So just be mindful of that because it ain't gonna last any April showers. Grab a bit of your thread, put your lamp, work out which way it's sort of coming downwards, and pop your tassels over the top, and then just make sure those are in between. You're sandwiching the light in between your 2 pieces of tassel papers. It's a bit fingers and thumbs, so just do whichever comes naturally and easiest to you. And you're going to first of all just tie a knot. So we all know how to tie knots, right? Shoelace time. Obviously, if this is a little kid doing this, then you might need a little bit. This might be the adult point. And although that one's not caught up in it, so we'll just then to swipe it over. If you haven't, like me, it just got loose, I'm just going to attach you into here, and then you're just going to wrap it around that tassel, just to make sure it's going to stay, and also it'll give it a bit of a neater edge, so you can see it's a tiddly bit fiddly. Maybe not if you're doing this with a couple of glasses of wine inside of you. Or gins, I mean, whatever your bag is, like that. And then just wrap it, and then you'll tie a knot at the end. I mean, you can leave it like that, but I mean, I think that looks a bit messy. And you can always put a bit of that decoupage glue on top of this knot if you wanted the extra security of the tassels. Tap it around and around and around, and then just tie your knot there to secure it. I didn't really leave enough tail actually there, it's a bit silly. So I will definitely be putting on a bit of glue just to get that out. then just top your ends. So yeah, if you're wanting to put a little bit of glue, now you can just whack a tiny little bit of glue on there, and that will just secure that knot down. And there you have it. You can fiddle those around their paper, they're going to mould. And absolutely lovely, very festival, very sort of boho paper lamp garland. I hope you enjoy making it. I definitely recommend decoupage if you've got little ones, or if you just want a bit of create space. It's really meditative. It just, you know, you're focused on your hands being busy rather than your mind whirling away. So enjoy your make. Any questions, always just send me an email over our website or any of our Instagrams. If you have made it and you want to tag us on our Instagram, it's freckles.on.the.inside. So it's quite long-winded, but we'd love to see what you're making and see how they're coming out. But enjoy it and much love. Take care of yourselves. Bye.